Common behaviors of people with major anger issues you should watch out for. Anger is a natural human emotion, but for some people, it becomes overwhelming, uncontrollable, and even destructive. While everyone gets upset occasionally, individuals with major anger issues display certain behaviors that set them apart. Their reactions are intense, frequent, and often harmful to themselves and those around them. If you've ever encountered someone with extreme anger issues, you may have noticed patterns in how they behave. They struggle with emotional regulation, lash out at others, and often don't recognize the damage their anger causes. These behaviors can lead to broken relationships, job losses, and even legal trouble. In this article, we'll explore the common behaviors of people with major anger issues so you can identify the warning signs before they escalate. Understanding these traits can help you protect yourself and, in some cases, assist the person in seeking help. Let's dive in. 1. Frequent outbursts. One of the most obvious signs of severe anger issues is frequent outbursts. People with uncontrolled anger don't just get mad occasionally. They explode regularly, often over minor inconveniences. For example, they may start shouting aggressively if someone cuts them off in traffic, or if their internet lags for a few seconds. These outbursts can happen anywhere, at home, in the workplace, or even in public places, causing discomfort and fear in those around them. Unlike a normal response to frustration, these individuals struggle to control their emotions, making their reactions excessive and unpredictable. 2. Blaming others for their problems. People with major anger issues often refuse to take responsibility for their actions. Instead of admitting their mistakes, they shift the blame onto others. They may claim, "It's not my fault I reacted this way, you made me do it." Or, "If you hadn't done that, I wouldn't have lost my temper." This pattern of blaming helps them justify their behavior, even when they are clearly in the wrong. Blaming others not only prevents them from self-improvement, but also creates toxic relationships where others constantly feel guilty or responsible for their anger. 3. Difficulty controlling emotions. While anger itself isn't a problem, the inability to manage it is. Those with major anger issues struggle to calm themselves down once they're upset. Even if they realize they're overreacting, they can't stop their emotions from escalating. Their anger can last for hours, even over small issues. When confronted, they may lash out further instead of trying to diffuse the situation. This lack of emotional control makes them unpredictable, and people around them may feel like they have to walk on eggshells to avoid triggering their wrath. 4. Passive-aggressive behavior. Not all anger is expressed through yelling or violence. Some individuals channel their frustration through passive-aggressive behavior. This can include giving the silent treatment for extended periods, making sarcastic or backhanded remarks to express their displeasure indirectly, deliberately ignoring requests or procrastinating tasks out of resentment. They may not openly admit they are angry, but their actions make it clear. Passive aggression can be just as damaging as outright rage, leading to long-term resentment in relationships. 5. Physical aggression. For some individuals, anger manifests in physical aggression. This doesn't necessarily mean violence against others, but it can include punching walls, throwing objects, or breaking things when upset, slamming doors, kicking furniture, or making aggressive physical gestures, getting into physical altercations during arguments. Even if they don't directly harm anyone, their aggressive behavior can make others feel unsafe. Over time, unchecked physical aggression can escalate into serious violence. 6. Constant irritability. People with anger issues often seem irritated or on edge, even when nothing is particularly wrong. Their frustration builds up over time, making them snap at small things. You might notice them getting annoyed at background noise, people talking too loudly, or even someone asking a simple question. Their threshold for frustration is extremely low, meaning everyday situations can set them off. Because they're always on edge, their interactions with others become tense and unpleasant, making it difficult for people to feel comfortable around them. 7. Holding grudges. A person with severe anger issues doesn't forgive easily. If someone offends them, even unintentionally, they will remember it and hold on to that resentment for years. This inability to let go of past grievances can lead to bringing up old arguments repeatedly, seeking revenge or trying to get even, refusing to move forward in relationships. Instead of resolving conflicts, they dwell on them, allowing their anger to fester. This behavior creates toxic cycles where they constantly relive negative experiences instead of healing. 8. Impulsive reactions. Angry individuals often act before thinking, leading to regrettable decisions. In the heat of the moment, they may quit their job impulsively after a minor disagreement, send harsh, insulting messages they later regret, say deeply hurtful things to loved ones without considering the impact. Their lack of self-control means they react based on emotion rather than logic. Later, they may feel guilty about their actions, but by then, the damage is already done. 9. Threats or intimidation. Some people with severe anger problems use threats or intimidation to control situations. They may not resort to physical violence, but their words and body language create fear. Common intimidation tactics include raising their voice to dominate conversations, clenching fists, glaring, or making aggressive gestures, saying things like, "You'll regret this," or "I swear you don't want to make me angry." Their goal is to make others comply out of fear, rather than through healthy communication. Over time, this creates a toxic power dynamic in their relationships. 10. Struggles in relationships. Ultimately, all of these behaviors take a toll on personal and professional relationships. People with major anger issues often have difficulty maintaining friendships because of their unpredictable behavior, face frequent conflicts in their workplace, leading to job instability, struggle with romantic relationships due to trust and communication issues. Their inability to manage anger pushes people away, leaving them feeling isolated and misunderstood. Without intervention, their relationships suffer, making them even more prone to frustration and emotional outbursts. Final thoughts. Anger, when controlled, is just another emotion. But when it takes over a person's life, it becomes a dangerous force. People with major anger issues often don't realize how destructive their behavior is until it's too late. If you recognize these behaviors in yourself or someone you know, seeking professional help can make a significant difference. Therapy, anger management techniques, and mindfulness practices can help individuals regain control over their emotions. Understanding the signs is the first step toward change. Whether you're dealing with an angry person or struggling with anger yourself, awareness is the key to breaking free from its grip. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any new videos. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comment section down below, and feel free to stay and enjoy it until the end. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.